At this point, no matter what anybody tells me, what I want to say is that VDM reminds me of those revolutionary fighters in the past that by the time they get power, they now become dictators themselves. Freedom fighters who become, bullies eventually. Remember the animal farm where the animals fought for power. When they got it, they started buying each other. You remember Gaddafi of Libya, freedom fighter he became. And the list goes on and on and on and on, whereby people get power, eventually they begin to use it on the other people. VDM is gradually becoming a bully. Look at Mohbad's case now, the way he has handled it has shown that he's showing bias. VDM probably didn't collect any money from Naira Marley, but it shows bias. If VDM thinks something is right, no matter what you say, he would want to pursue you to the last, even if somebody is being victimized in the process. It's only JJ of Lele of Lagos, whom he slandered one time by saying that the honest bunch, Nedu said he has slept with her. When she cried, he apologized. VDM hardly ever apologizes for what he does. Now, I don't know if really Iyabo Ojo told him that Abu Abel rapes and sleeps with ladies, but if she did that, then she shot herself in the foot, because she knows that VDM has no secret, that VDM was going to let it out eventually. So why would she do something like that? But even if she did that, VDM is not supposed to come and say that particular thing, because he knows that, number one, that's a kind of slander, because now nobody has heard it from her. He has now said it, so the whole public now knows that, oh, Abu Abel. So me, I want to go and start researching if Abu Abel has never been found guilty of anything like that, and then in the end something bad may happen, but for her, this is just like a threat. Now telling all of them, have been telling her to come to Nigeria. What will you do to her if she comes to Nigeria? Effect by woman, now won't buy the woman. She will get peace of mind again because of say she fight for justice for somebody. Now she don't say yes, not be normally by the guy, but the bullying and oppression and everything should not be overlooked. What's it going wrong for that one? A VDM now a person you be, but you need to take them easy. Maybe that's why even now your lawyer self don't believe you. Now they've broken up.
That I did not know that there will be a day when me and you sit down like this, I'll be a liar. I said, I am that spiritual to know that you and I will sit down face to face to talk. She was just looking at me. I said, Iyabo, you are a very strong woman. At the same time, you are a very, very feisty woman. And then you use your emotions a lot of the time. Sentiment always. Yes, you fight a good fight, but you were being very emotional in a lot of things. So she was just looking at me. I said, okay, following what is happening, what we spoke about in the CP's office, I heard that you said you want to go and do a public apology. Then she said, well, that is not a problem. But me, you are very, very stubborn. That's you, VeryDarkMan. You called me a failed actress. That if not, I was not supposed to go and talk about your mom. Do you understand? I sincerely didn't wish to talk about your mother, VeryDarkMan. It was not in my place to talk, but I was just upset. And I said, you said I called you a failed actress. She said, yes. I said, can you show me proof? I said, Iyabo Ojo, if you can give me a proof now, where I said Iyabo Ojo is a failed actress, I will kneel down here in front of you. I'll tell them to record it. Let's post it online. Where they saw VeryDarkMan kneeling down in front of Iyabo to say, I am sorry. They'll post it online. When I said that, she said, and I should have a video. I said, where is the video? She says on her phone. I said, let me see it. Immediately I see it, I kneel down. They make a video of me begging you and they post it online. She now said, that it's not on a video, that it was a text that I wrote. I said, even the text, if you can show me that text where I said Iyabo Ojo is a failed actress, I will kneel down here, they will video me and post it online. Then she now said, you said, give me proof that I am Gist lover. And I said, you are Gist lover. She now said, give me proof that I am Gist lover. She didn't argue, she just said, give me proof that I am Gist lover. And I said, give me proof that Naira Marley drugged your children in Malian's house. Then she said, well, he did it. I said, Naira Marley did it. She said, no, that's not Naira Marley. That is somebody in the Malian's house. And I said, who is the person in the Malian's house that drugged your children? She now said, that the truth is that the whole thing happened in Malian's house. I was not like, you see? She now said, there's a witness to this thing. I said, Iyabo Ojo, do you know what a witness is? I said, witness is somebody that saw it with their kuru eyes like this and can testify. Then she said, yes, that there's a witness that saw everything. And I said, okay, no problem. Then went further. She now said, at the end of the day, that at this point, she's convinced that Naira Marley did not bully Mohbad. These were her words, right? I said, oh, I am convinced that Naira Marley did not bully Mohbad. But as for Sam Larry, there's nothing on earth that can convince me Sam Larry bullied Mohbad. And I said, wait, all these videos you are talking about that you saw, how did you get these videos? Because you see this entertainment industry, while all those things were going on, the people that wanted these guys to fall, they took advantage of it. Do you understand? They were now sending videos and trying to just walk around the video. Do you understand? I was not telling her that why that thing was happening. Do you know that they were telling Zinoliski to leave Malian Records, that Naira Marley will not survive it? Another big record label was telling Zinoliski to leave Malians. And these people, some of them are inside the group chat. She was not like, I said, okay, all the videos that you were getting, who was giving it to you? She said it was her daughter. Most of the videos, it was her daughter that gave her, and then she didn't really investigate those videos. Then I said, it is fine, Iyabo, you were actually emotional. She now said, even at that there's a video that Sam Larry was beating Mohbad. I said, no, there's a video where he came. But have you ever asked yourself, now why did they cut that video? And why is Zlatan not talking? Or the music video director, why is she not coming out to say so thing happened, so that we can hold Sam Larry by the wrist? Now this is what she said. Then she said, if they say Sam Larry did it, Sam Larry did it, because Sam Larry is an omota. Now do I know what omota is? I said, I know what omota is. She said, Sam Larry is a street boy, he collects money from boys on the beach, he does this, he does that. I said, do you have proof for that? She said she does not need proof, just like Abu Abel. That Abu Abel is a rapist. That took me, and it was a shock. I said, Abu Abel. She said, yes, Abu Abel is a rapist. Now, the fact that she does not have proof does not mean that Abu Abel does not drug girls and rape girls. And I said, that's a very big allegation. She now said, yes. I said, do you have proof? She said, no, but she knows some girls that have said it. Now, before I continue, Abu Abel, Babaye, we call you Babaye, two things. The way Iyabo said it, she's pretty much convinced. She actually said she knows two girls that you have drugged and raped. If truly you did one, you got to stop that. And if you get victim, you have to apologize to those victims and actually bring yourself to the front. But if you didn't do it, just know that you are the next target, because they already don't build case for your head. Say they even get witness of case where you, Abu Abel, they drug, they rape, they do forceful entry on. So immediately she said that. I said, but you have to see proof. You cannot just accuse people based off on what you heard. You were not there. Then she said, Abu Abel did it. Just like Sam Larry did it, that she does not need any proof. She's convinced by what these people said.
So that's it, you heard it from him, and this is probably the reason his lawyer DG is probably cutting ties with him, because he knows that there are some cases you just cannot defend and win. He said that VDM was taking unnecessary risk. These are part of the unnecessary risk. You are a freedom fighter, focus on your freedom fighting rather than taking unnecessary risk. Now Iyabo Ojo will come out fire blazing, and if Abu Abel goes after Iyabo Ojo, everything will be blamed on VDM, because VDM caused this, and that's why they call VDM a manipulator and a user. So because right now he's trying to set Abel and Iyabo Ojo for a potential future fight, and Iyabo Ojo is already having so much on her plate. VDM just needs to stay the F away from things like this and focus on the things that made us to love him, and we'll continue to love him. So that's it. Those are my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts are in the comment section. Please remember to like, share, subscribe and comment, and I promise you continue to get